Engine assembly. Installation of gear chamber and flywheel. Common tools include sleeve tool, torque wrench, magnetic stand, dial indicator. Special tools include installation tool for crankshaft, rear oil seal, special sleeve for flywheel bolts. The required accessories include clearing agent, sealant. Install the gear compartment idler gear. Clean the camshaft idlers with clean gasoline. Crankshaft idler gear assembly and bolts. Install the camshaft idler gear assembly and baffle, and pre-tighten free fixing bolts by hand. Attention! The bolt holes are unevenly distributed. Find 3 bolt holes aligned at the same time before installation. Install the crankshaft idler gear assembly and baffle, and pre-tighten the 4 fixing bolts by hand. Tighten the fixing bolts of the camshaft idler gear and crankshaft idler gear. Tightening torque 113 Nm. Turning the crankshaft. Attention, it is necessary to check whether the gear meshing clearance is normal. If the crankshaft does not move or abnormal situations such as gear teeth biting are found, the gear needs to be removed again to identify the cause. Clean the flywheel housing. Use a shovel tool to clean the bonding surface and check for cracks or other damages. Check if the positioning pin is intact and installed in place. Apply a layer of sealant 1 to 2 mm thick to the mating surface of the flywheel housing. Install the flywheel housing and bolts. Pre-tighten all bolts first. Then tighten in the order shown in the diagram. Tightening torque 127 Nm. Using guide sleeves, install the oil seal into the flywheel housing. Using a plastic hammer, tap the rear oil seal installation tool evenly at 90-degree intervals until the oil seal is completely inserted. Install the 2 pressure plate bolts on the flywheel as handles. Lift flywheel and install it in place. During installation, the mutual contact surfaces of the friction pad, flywheel and crankshaft gear must be free of grease, otherwise the engine may be damaged. Install and pre-tighten 10 bolts. Use turning tools to secure the crankshaft. Tighten the 10 fixing bolts. First step 85 Nm. Step 2. Rotate 90 degrees. Measuring flywheel hole radial runout. Install the magnetic watch base on the flywheel housing. Place the tip of the dial indicator against the inner diameter of the flywheel hole. Pointer reset to 0. Use the turning tool to rotate the crankshaft 1 full turn. Read the dial indicator swing amount. The maximum radial runout of the flywheel hole is 0.127 mm. Measuring flywheel end face runout. Install the watch frame on the flywheel housing. Place the dial indicator contact against the end face of the flywheel. Pointer reset to 0. Use the turning tool to rotate the crankshaft 1 full turn. Measure the runout at 4 different radius positions of the flywheel. Read the dial indicator swing amount. See table for standard values. Measuring the flywheel housing and face runout. Install the watch stand on the flywheel. Place the tip of the dial indicator against the end face of the flywheel housing and return the pointer to 0. Use the turning tool to rotate the crankshaft 1 full turn. Record the readings at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock respectively. Calculate the difference between the maximum and minimum values. Range of flywheel housing diameter range 510.98 511.38 mm. Maximum flywheel housing runout 0.36 mm. Note if the measurement results do not meet the standard value. You need to remove the flywheel or flywheel housing and check whether there are foreign objects on the fitting surface and whether it is installed in place.